So today we are going to go and do the planets, and we are going to use sketchpad. So I'm going to go to Chrome, which you have, and right here you see our week up, and I am going to go to sketchpad through, I can even go through sketchpad through our folder for the week. So I'm going to do that. Once I get there, I'm going to go to English, and I'm actually using sketchpad within the browser window, and that's fine. I can do it that way. Alright, so you can see all the tools, and I am going to use the shape tool today. So I'm going to go to that star, and I'm going to make it a circle. And this is just practice for us later to make the whole solar system, but to start out with just one planet, we're going to do that today. And I'm going to have the fill on, but I'm going to take the outline off, and how I do that is I press this right here. So now it's at 0, so that little teardrop is now at 0, and then I have the fill on. So I'm going to do like I'm going to do my own planet, but I'm going to use the other planets as examples, like Saturn has the rings, so maybe I might have rings. And Jupiter is like a cream color, so I'm going to start out with that. So I am now making this larger, this circle. I just dragged it across the screen. And then I use the arrow tool, which is the selection tool. It's right here. I'm going to move it to the middle of my screen to just start my planet. Okay, so now I have this cream color planet, but nothing on it. And I'm going to think of Jupiter and how it has those different colors and stuff on it. So now I'm going to go to the calligraphy tool. I'm going to start to draw on this circle. So I'm going to go, and today I want to use the spray paint. So I'm going to use the spray paint. So I am going to have the outline on and not the fill when using the brush. So I would go to the fill this time and click the teardrop, and that way it's lines across it, and it would be 0%. So now the outline, I want this to be like, I want to put like a purple kind of mixture of color on here. So I go to purple. Now I have that, and then I can click right here, and we have too much paint for my liking, so I can hit the undo. And now I'm going to go to the spray paint, and I'm going to make that line width smaller. So here we are like this. And then I'm thinking to myself, do I want it at 100%, or do I want kind of like a layered look? So if I want that, I'm going to change that 100% to I'm going to go 50% for right now. See how I like that. So that is definitely more than 50%. So did it take? It should have. It should be like opacity wise, like real light, but it's not. So I'm just going to go with it for right now. I actually like the spray paint effect because you can see those little spots, and the planet, when you're even looking at Earth, it has those, and it looks kind of like just natural colors all over. So that's my purple, and then I'm going to have a little purple up here. Nice. And now I'm going to change my color. So I'm going to go back to spray paint. I'm going to go to the outline, and I am going to go maybe like this salmon-y color. That looks good to me. Line width just a little more. Opacity, I'm going to try and change it here. Okay, so at 50, I'm going to make it at 30. Maybe it needs to be really light. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, so that kind of goes over top of it. So you can see my planet. So I'm just coloring it in. It looks like a marbling, like kind of like the earth and the water and the sky when you, this is looking more like a planet now. Okay. And if I don't like something, I can always erase it. Like I don't like this extra paint over here. So I can go to the erase tool. Might be in here. There it is. It's at the bottom, the eraser, just to let you know. And that's going to erase even the background though. So I don't want to do that. So instead of using the eraser, I'm just going to hit the undo and get rid of that. I'm going to go back to the spray paint. And here I am in spray paint again. And then I'm going to build some rings around this planet. So I'm going to go leave it to spray paint. I'm going to, maybe I want my rings to be kind of like the planet, but the color of the planet. So I'm going to choose this. And I'm just going to draw them around. That is looking more and more like a planet now. So today we're going to use different tools and we're going to draw our own planets, and that's how you do it. So without further ado, let's get to work. Thanks, guys.